I used to pull a reefer for an old boy out of Modoc, and they called him Big Daddy. Big Daddy was the finest man I ever worked for. He was like a father to me, even though he was just a few years older. But when you work for an old boy out of Modoc that grown men referred to as Big Daddy, you might just find yourself in the midst of a colorful cast of characters as your coworkers. One of these characters was a gentleman they called Santa Claus. Santa Claus was my buddy. He was a kind and gentle soul. But sadly, Big Daddy had to fire Santa Claus because, you see, Santa Claus had a certain fondness for a particular herb that the United States government classified as a Schedule I narcotic. So Santa Claus went and got him a job down at the big truck junkyard for a couple years, until finally Big Daddy figured out a way to convince the powers that be to give him another chance. Well, I don't know about your company, but where I work, sometimes these drivers gossip like little old ladies. Some of them said that, well, maybe he'd quit completely. Others said that, no, he just got smarter about hiding it. Well, the matter was settled one night when, about 2 a.m, Santa Claus was fumbling with something behind the door of his reefer unit, and one of those ornery young bucks walked up on him and said, "What are you doing up there?" Poor Santa jumped, startled, and a Ziploc bag with a substance which appeared something like oregano fell down to the catwalk of his tractor trailer. It was known then among the drivers that Santa Claus was keeping his reefer in his reefer. He kept his reefer in his reefer, right there behind that little door. He hung them pine trees in his sleeper till you couldn't smell it anymore. Mama said the boy was just a stoner. Sister said that's what she had been told. Papa said the boy's pure Oklahoma, Carter County country. I met him out there in Texola. He pulled them zigzags from his boot. He was an old school one-hand roller, just gone cold turkey off the tube. Said he'd been to Anadarko, he'd been searching for the truth, but he was going back to Barstow. This time he's taking the scenic road. He kept his reefer in his reefer, right there behind that little door. He hung them pine trees in his sleeper till you couldn't smell it anymore. Mama said the boy was just a stone. Sister said that's what she had been told. Papa said the boy's pure Oklahoma, Carter County country girl. Last time I'd seen him was in Biloxi. He was twisting up some sticks. He's in that back road just hot boxing in that old 386. He was a true blue cowboy, hardcore. Now he was crying in the rain. Lord, just get me back to Ardmore. That's the place I'll feel no pain. He kept his reefer in his reefer, right there behind that little door.
said the boy was just a story.